anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Who's in the clear? Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. The game moves the ball to a 34. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you like to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
To throw, it's Russell. Makes a quick grab.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And there's the handoff. Goes through. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hale. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yards.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Bringing pressure.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, John Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Both to throw it here on 2nd down. Henderson releases it, and the pass will take it.
Pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll run it here. He starts the tackle. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him on the ground finally. It'll be first down from the 14. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air. It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll come around him for no gain. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a lot
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. Time to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Russell. Makes the ball. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So now it's third and short for the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT picks him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him there.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's hauled in way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. It's a shotgun run call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. As the first down is still going. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it go quickly. The catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Has first down yardage at the 46.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's him. And he'll be smothered right at the line for a low gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set.
touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
It sounds like Rose having an egg. Yeah. Is it sushi then? Or why do Americans call sushi?
No. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. To throw, it's Moore. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks with first and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type play. Touchdown field goal. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal at the 8.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Zips it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away with their running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. The run to the left, trying to find Paydirt. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To the air, it's Russell. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Short connection with a tight end here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense hasn't. It's a fumble.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Russell. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover.
A deep shot to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Chewing clock with the running game. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.